welcome back to YEAHTHATDIAMONDTV. We actually just finished up our giveaway contest on Friday, June 21st. Michaela X won the giveaway contest, and what it was is you had to repost the YEAHTHATDIAMONDTV logo, include the link in your caption, whether it was Twitter or Instagram, and get it to me so that I would know that you did it. You had to be on the Instagram live if your name was pulled. I actually ended up pulling two people's name who were not on the live. Rules are rules. Michaela X ended up being the third person pulled, and she won her Ulta gift card. There was also an option to have me go to the store and choose 3 skin products and 3 natural hair products, and you had a 2-product brand limit. But she chose the Ulta gift card, which I'm pretty sure most of you would have. I would have. Shoot, go in there and pick my own stuff. But again, thank you so much for the support. We actually just started the t-shirts. YEAHTHATDIAMONDTV t-shirts are out now, $25, any color, all sizes, and 3 different logos you can choose from that all represent YEAHTHATDIAMONDTV. You can check it out on my Instagram. Today we are going to focus on college living. I know a lot of you guys are about to get ready to go off to college as it is June. Some people living for summer B, some people living in August for the fall semester. So I just wanted to touch on some things I think you should know when moving off campus. I didn't stay on campus any of my time at Florida State University, as I went there as a junior because I did early college in high school. So I only had 2 years left to earn my bachelor's degree. So I didn't want to live on campus. I have a lot of clothes, a lot of shoes. Yeah, we'll get into that. These 2019 balloons is not New Year's. I actually did my graduation photo shoot, which I will post the vlog very soon. Oh my god, it was so exciting. I was so excited. I had so much fun, guys. I had so much fun. I can't wait to show you guys the vlog. All right, let's get into some college living, guys. Okay, so I feel like the first thing I need to hit on is budgeting. When looking for student housing off campus, that is very important. And I mean your personal budget, which is something I didn't consider. I kind of did it based on, my parents were helping me like throughout all college. They covered my bills. So me picking my apartment living was based on the help I was getting. I think it's very important to find off-campus student housing appropriate for your budget, not your parents' budget, not anyone who may be helping you, because a rainy day could pop up, anything could happen, and you may have to cover that bill. So make sure that you are searching for an apartment that is suitable for you financially. That's really important. And honestly, when talking about finances, you do get what you pay for. There are student housing available in Tallahassee, Florida that I know of for about $380 to $400 a month. But like I said, you get what you pay for. The inside of the apartment units aren't as nice. It might not come with as nice furniture if you choose the furnished option. So it varies, and there are pros and cons to finding an appropriate budget. But sometimes you have to make sacrifices. College is all about making sacrifices. And the budget that you should be looking into, there are most of the time furnished options and non-furnished options. Okay, so the furnished options can be up to $50 to $100 extra per month onto your rent. So if your rent is already $550, your rent might go up to $610 because you chose the furnished option. And furnished, what it is you have a living room set. Most of the time you have a TV, you have a dining table, a bed comes in your room, a dresser, a nightstand. Your whole house is already furnished, which is a plus because you don't have to move your furniture from one place to another. And then when it's time to leave, I thank God I did not have to worry about moving furniture from one location to another. Like, that is such a hassle. Also, I know in my complex, I have really bad allergies, so I had the option to choose wood floors downstairs or carpet. And that was an additional $25 per month in itself because I wanted a wood unit and only carpet in the bedrooms. So that's really important too. The number of roommates you have also affects your budget. So the more roommates, the less rent, like financial wise. So if you have 3 roommates, it should be a little less pricey than if you have 1 roommate. So a 2-2 versus a 3-3. And a 2-2, what it is 2 bedroom, 2 bath versus a 3 bedroom, 3 bath. The 2-2 is going to be higher because ultimately you should have more space. You're only dealing with one other person, and you don't have to share as much. So, I mean, it has its pros and cons. Like I said, I do live in a 3.5 because I have 2 other roommates, and then there are 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, and then we have a guest bathroom downstairs at our townhome, which is kind of half size. So they say 3.5. It's not a full size bathroom. That's really important too, guys. Like, yeah, you need to budget, but make sure you're gonna be comfortable. I would not suggest moving in with your friends. Do not move with your friends, because those friendships that start off so strong, when you live with a person, it's totally different. Their cleaning ways might not be like yours. Their ways of organizing might not be like yours. And you can have friends who don't clean like you, but it gets really annoying when you have to see them every day. You have to stay there every day, and y'all are totally different. I know in my apartments, they allowed me to fill out a form before moving in because I didn't want to stay with anyone I knew. And I kind of put just some stuff about myself so that I could get matched with roommates who were compatible. Example, I'm a senior at Florida State University. Both of my roommates are seniors at one Florida State University and the other FAMU. And it's just good getting put with people close in age with me so that I don't have to worry about freshmen who may be partying every night and it being loud. Okay, so on my form, I actually put that I'm kind of settled, really quiet, hang in my room much, and my roommates do the same thing. So roommate matching is pretty good in most college neighborhoods because they know you don't want to be annoyed. They know you're going to come to the office a lot if you're put with someone who you don't want to be with. So, okay, so location matters too. That actually affects your price. It wouldn't seem like it would, but I found out when I moved to Tallahassee, the apartments that are closer to Florida State University, because you have access right to campus, they up those prices. So there's like a neighborhood maybe 2 minutes away from Florida State University campus, and I checked it out, and that rent is $1,300 per month, and that's with 2 other roommates. And I'm paying right now a total about $650 to $700 per month. Like, and I have the same amount of roommates. It's just because that neighborhood is closer to campus, so you can actually walk to school. But it's like, there's buses, there's cars if you have a car. So I wouldn't try to move right next to campus if I were choosing off-campus living. That wouldn't be my first choice. One thing I do want to add about finances, not all neighborhoods includes their utility rate with the overall rate. So if your base rent is $525, your utilities could vary to your usage, you and your roommate's usage per month. Some neighborhoods actually do include the utility rates inside the rent already. So if it says $625 a month, that's what you're paying, $625. Whereas my neighborhood, the utility rates do vary. So some months we might go up to $120 in utilities a piece, and then other months we all end up paying $50 a piece for utilities because we're not using as much lights, as much water. Girl, keep those lights off, turn that water off, make sure nothing leaking. Because listen, that is so annoying to get a bill and it's $100 more than last month just because y'all left the lights on all day, or y'all were washing clothes every single day. Unnecessary stuff. We're college students, it happens. But I would try not to do that. If I could, I would have looked into neighborhoods with base rate included utilities. Like whatever I was paying, I wish that was like total with utilities and the rent. When you are shopping for your apartment, guys, do not go based off of what you see online. Take the time, even if your college that you're moving to is 10 hours away. Plan a time for you and your family to actually go visit where you're living. Some of my friends, they picked their housing online before moving to Tallahassee, and those apartments don't always look how they look online. That's with everything, even with clothes. Sometimes you order stuff and it's not what you thought. It's nothing like the picture that you saw online. So you want to take the time to schedule out a day or a weekend to go look at where you're moving. Go see what's around the neighborhood. Are there restaurants close by? Is there a bus station in front of your neighborhood? Most of the time, your university does have a free busing in front of your neighborhood, so that if you don't have a car, you can get to school still. And one thing about my neighborhood, we don't have busing in front of my neighborhood. My friend's neighborhood, they do have busing in front of their complex. And so if I didn't have a car, or you don't have a car, you live in my neighborhood, it's kind of difficult for you to get to school, because then you have to walk to a bus station, FSU bus station, and then go to school. And when you get back, you still have to walk back home. Where other neighborhoods, you can walk outside your apartment and there's a FSU bus station right there. So you actually want to look into your neighborhood before just selecting it online and saying, oh, this is nice. It looks good online. A lot of stuff look cute online. And then you get there and it's trash. Bugs, like walls, holes in the wall. Like, you just want to make sure it's what they're advertising, because people false advertise all the time because they know college students are vulnerable. We just trying to we moving out of our parents' house. Oh, let's get them. We targeted. Like, make sure you go look at what you're purchasing, please, because once you sign the year lease, either you have to find somebody to sublease, or you have to suck it up and stay there. That's your only option. A lease is a lease. That's an agreement. I also want to add that when you're looking into your budget, make sure that your student housing has Wi-Fi, internet, pest control, things like that should be included in your lease agreement. Go over that lease agreement, make copies of it, send it to yourself through an email so that you can actually take the time to read it before signing. Because they say they only offer pest control one time throughout the year, and you get bugs. You signed and said that was okay to only have pest control come out one time per year. So you want to make sure that you go through that lease. Pest control is really good to have because we're college students, like I said. Other college students lived there before you. They might have been party people. Company every night, food every night. So you just want to make sure you get what you pay for. Wi-Fi, internet. Most of the time, college housing's Wi-Fi sucks, because not only is your complex trying to connect to this Wi-Fi, but then you have other surrounding neighborhoods who's trying to steal your Wi-Fi. It's so annoying. Like, my first year in my neighborhood, we actually had like individual Wi-Fi motors in one unit, but now it's like each unit shares the Wi-Fi box. So we're all trying to struggle, connect our TVs, laptops, phones, AirPods, everything to the Wi-Fi, and it's like 20 plus devices, and it's just like weak. Like, the Wi-Fi is weak. Make sure your complex has a study room where you can go get free printing. I know my apartments have Chick-fil-A like every week in there. They have something going on every week, whether it's pool parties, Chick-fil-A, hot dog day, Taco Tuesdays, and it's free because they know we're college students. They know we're stressed. We can come to the office, grab coffee. They're so nice. Go check out, I encourage you, go check out your complex before moving, before signing that lease agreement, guys. Because once you're in, that's it, you're in there. Going over that lease is important too, because what if you're not comfortable staying with men and you're a woman? I know I chose to only house with females because I don't want to wake up and there's a guy right across the hall from me or down the hall from me that I don't know. So if you don't go over that lease agreement and make sure you choose options that are to your liking, they can place you with anything and you can't say nothing because you didn't go over and read. You have to read, even the fine print. Go over that lease with your parents, someone who is familiar with the lease. And I know some neighborhoods make you have co-signers, and you can't live there unless you have a co-signer. My neighborhood actually allowed the option to pay a deposit, and the deposit was $1,000. So we couldn't move in until you signed that lease, paid your $1,000 deposit, but you do get your deposit back once you move out. So that's a plus. The $1,000 that you put down, you get back as long as the apartment is just how you is left, just how you came there. So it needs to look exactly the same. No holes in the wall, no broke sinks and showers. It needs to look exactly the same, and you'll get your $1,000 back. So you don't always need a co-signer. Make sure you check out what neighborhoods require a co-signer, because if you don't have anyone with good credit to co-sign, then you need to be looking for somewhere where you can pay that deposit that you'll get back in the end. All right, that's enough talking. I think I covered a lot of stuff. If I didn't, you guys are more than welcome to leave comments and questions, and I will reach out and talk to you personally. You can always DM me any questions. Let's go check out my apartment.